Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Do you know also I'll be playing the? Do you know what I actually read the other day, which was really surprisingly good? Batman v Deadpool. The Batman and Deadpool collab came at it's the first DC and Marvel comic collab, and I don't know. I don't actually know how many years. I think I read somewhere that it was 15, but that might have been like an absolute fucking lie. I'm not entirely sure, to be truthful with you gamers, but it was actually really fucking good. So like, when I picked it up, I didn't actually really know anything of it. And I'm going to go into spoilers here, so sorry if you don't want spoilers, but I'm going to go into spoilers here. When I picked it up, the only spoiler that I knew about it was that Wonder Woman and Captain America were dating, and Wonder Woman stops Captain America killing Hitler. That was all I fucking knew about it, so I was like, what the fuck is this about? So I picked up, it's an anthology. It's an anthology. It's not just one story, it's lots of little stories like combined, which shocked me. I was not expecting like an anthology kind of experience. I was expecting like, you know, just like a Batman Deadpool crossover, and that was all we were going to get. But no, it's like an anthology, lots of little stories. So like the first story that you go into is the Batman and Deadpool story. And you know, it's kind of what you would expect. It's like Bruce Wayne's kind of chilling. He's like, oh, all these ingredients are getting taken. It looks like the Joker's planning something because this is all ingredients for Joker gas. And then Deadpool breaks in. Wade breaks into Bruce Wayne's house, and then is like, oh my god, Bruce Wayne, like, would you be interested in hiring me? Like, I'm here for a job anyway. I'm here to look for Batman and kill Batman. But you know, if you want me to help you, then like, you know, you can pay me and I'll do it. And Bruce Wayne was like, nah, like, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna fucking pay you to kill anyone. And then he fucks off. And then Bruce Wayne then goes out as Batman and hunts him down. And there's a fun little bit where it's like Commissioner Gordon, like Batman and Deadpool have a little bit of banter. Really fun. And then there's like a little bit where kind of like Wade ends up like kind of like tricking Batman. But then you kind of find out that like Batman probably let him do it. To find the Joker, because it turns out it's the Joker that hired Deadpool, and you find out that the reason this like collab even happened in the first place is that Joker got Reverse Flash to use the Universal Treadmill to go into the Marvel Universe and get Wade to come over to try and kill Batman. So that's like the reason that the crossover is happening in that one. But then Deadpool doesn't leave at the end of the comic. He's like, oh, I'm going to go and explore. And I think there's another one of these comics. I think there's a part 2 of the comic coming out kind of late October, I want to say. I think I seen it was coming out. So, you know, so that will probably be that. Like, he'll go and he'll fucking annoy Catwoman or something like that, I imagine. Like, I don't know how it will go. But I'm excited for that. Like, that was like a cute little story. I'm excited to kind of see how they end it. But then the next thing that they're going on to, then the next story was then the Wonder Woman Captain America story, which it kind of shocked me. I didn't realize it was like an anthology thing, and in that one, which was like really cool, it's like it is a universe where Marvel and DC have always coexisted. They just coexist in the same universe. So like Captain America is there during the Second World War, you know, when he becomes the first Avenger and stuff like that. And of course then Wonder Woman is also just there during that time period, and they just kind of meet up like, you know, on the like, you know, and they hear stories about each other like on like the battlefield and stuff like that, and then they meet up, and then they just kind of then you know, Captain America gets frozen and stuff like that, and then Diana meets Captain America, you know, in the future, and then they fall in love, and it's just like a cute little story. It's a cute little story, and those are definitely the two highlights of it. The other ones, I feel it's just a wee bit too short, you know, like there's a Guardians of the Galaxy Green Lantern story in it as well, and like, oh, we missed that, and like it was fine, you know, it was just fine. I didn't personally really like it. Like, I didn't kind of like how kind of like Rocket gets given the Green Lantern ring and he just kind of fucks about with it. It was just fine, you know, like nothing, not my cup of tea, but you know, it was fine. It you know, it served its purpose. And then there was one where like Logan, who the fuck was Logan fighting again? Can't remember who Logan was fighting. It's completely went out of my head. But there was one, oh, Batman. Logan's fighting Batman, but it's like old Bruce, you know. It's like old Bruce Wayne, Batman. It's like kind of like the Batman v Superman kind of suit that he's wearing and stuff like that. And then there's one with Lobo. But all of them are a lot shorter. All of those ones are so much shorter in comparison. Which, like, you know, like they're just like funny little stories, like just kind of characters you don't obviously never see crossing over. So like it was kind of cute, you know, just like they just weren't as good as the first two. I would love to see more of the coexisting world. Like, I'm pretty sure the coexisting world isn't like a new idea. Like, they've done it previously. They have done that coexisting world stuff in the past, like long ago, to my understanding. But like, you know, like it's just not as like, it would just be cool to get like a more modern stuff, like kind of set in this kind of like cohabitation world, I think, anyway. It was really good though. If you do like comics, I would recommend you read it. Do you think Bro likes comics? Yeah, no, I love them, Kel. I love my comics. I also read the new Invisible Man. So they're doing like a new Universal Monsters comic book series. Currently there is only the Invisible Man one. Invisible Man Volume 2 actually came out today. But I'll get it on Saturday. So I only read the first Invisible Man today, or no, the other day, sorry. And I'm hooked. Like, it is so interesting. I'm really excited for this, like, Invisible Man, like, new, like, Universal Monsters, like, world. Like, especially because, like, they're spending a lot of time on the origin story. Like, he doesn't even become the Invisible Man in the first volume. Like, it's going really slow. Which is super enjoyable. I'm really liking that. I read also Volume 1 of the new Batman series. It was fine. It was just fine. Nothing really too interesting. There's like an AI police force, which might be cool. Like, I wonder what's gonna happen to Robin, because they like captured him. He's a very techy Batman. Heavy on the tech kind of Batman. Very kind of Iron Man-y Batman almost. So I'm kind of interested what they're going to do with that. Where did the Yellow Commander go? Yellow Commander, where did you go? You know, you haven't lost your tag yet. You're over like there somewhere. I have no idea where Yellow Tag went. Yellow Tag. Where's Yellow Tag? Let me like zoom out fully. Ah, there's Yellow Tag. He's taking on the blue place, right? Okay. Okay. Where's happening? I need you to check them out. Yeah, no, they're really good. What else have I been reading? Absolute. I'm really excited for Absolute Batman. The next Absolute Batman chapter. The next Absolute Batman volume is going to be so interesting, I think. I'm really excited to kind of see how they portray Absolute Catwoman. Like, I'm wondering if, like, she's had, like, a run-in with, like, Bane and stuff like that. Like, if she had any, like, modifications done to her. Love questions. Love questions about what's going on there as well. Modulo. Is that how you say it? The new GGK Modulo. I like the new chapter of Modulo as well. It was quite like it was like a parallel chapter. Like, it's the issue of GGK, right? It's the same as like all kind of like popular mangas nowadays. I feel like it's so hard, like of like the kind of big mangas of the time, you know, like be it fucking be it JJK, be it One Piece, be it whatever. Like, it's so hard, I feel like, if you're on social media, to stay away from leaks nowadays, you know. Like, it really is like a difficult thing to do, is to stay away from leaks. Where are our commanders? They're over there. Opposite direction, baby. Like, honestly, like, so like you just consume them out of like the nature of it, I think, nowadays, you know. Like, you don't really have a choice. It's just kind of part of the community, which, like, I personally don't mind, you know. I really don't mind it, because, like, especially like JJK, like, you've got like JJK brain rot, and that's kind of carrying over to like Modulo. Modulo. I think it's Modulo. It's not Modulo. Modulo. Whatever the fuck it's called. So, like, when the leaks came out for it, like, originally, before we had, like, translations, and people were like, there's, like, a guy in, like, a shark suit like roaming the forest, I was like, nah, this isn't it. This is not it. You know, I was a bit skeptical. I won't lie, I was a bit skeptical when I heard that there was some guy in a shark suit like roaming the forest. But you know, when the chapter came out and I could actually read it, it was really cool. So it's like his like curse technique is that any outfit he wears, he can gain the powers of like that creature. So if he's dressed up as a shark, like he was saying, like he was using it for kind of like their reflexes and their ability to kind of like sense stuff, which was really cool. That was why he was dressed up as like a shark. And then obviously then you get like, so like, you know, if he dressed up like a tiger or if he dressed up like a polar bear, you know, he would get the powers of those animals, which is a really fucking cool curse technique. Like I was like, you know what, actually, I fuck with that. I fuck with that a lot. You know, it was quite a cool concept for like a curse technique, and so I'm excited to kind of see if that character comes back and we'll get like more of him. And like he was obviously kind of like a B character, you know, so like if there was kind of like it's kind of hard to say because like that it's kind of like the sad thing about Mojo is like we know it's a shorter run series. Like I think there's like, I can't remember how many volumes it is, but there's not too many. Like I think it's in publication for like 6 months or something like that. So like there is a lot of stuff where it's kind of like when they introduce characters and that kind of like being like, oh well, there's a good chance that you're never really gonna see these characters again just because of like the nature of it, you know, like that they're there just to kind of be there for the one little thing. Like they're there to serve a purpose and then like they're not gonna show up again. Like, you know, if it's like a longer running show, like you can obviously like kind of like be like, oh well, you know, this character's cool and I want to develop them more as like an author, or like, you know, fans are liking his character, so we're going to try and like, you know, we'll bring them in and we'll maybe give them like a little side story or something like that to do, you know. But you can't really afford to do that when it's like a 6 month like shorter thing. Like it's kind of like if you lose track of the story, then it's just kind of like it all starts falling apart, right? So if like they don't have any plans for him to come back, then like he probably won't come back, which is a shame because I would like to see kind of like the extremes of his power. Like, you know, like if he dressed up like Sukuna, would he like, you know, like would he get some Sukuna powers? Like how far does the curse technique go? Like that's what I want to know. Like I want to see it do some like crazy shit. Like I feel there is some crazy shit you could do with it. You know, like if he dresses up like fucking like Chris Pratt, would he become fucking Super Mario? Would he be like, it's a me, Mario? You know, like I gotta know. I want to know. I want to know what he's capable of. We'll need to wait and see, obviously. Like, it would be cool. It would be cool to, like, if he does come back. But who bloody knows?